Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Loch Valley Farms. Rightio, so this is the last day today before the rain. We are expecting some rain tomorrow and the next day, and nobody has any idea how much it's going to be because the forecast is literally 0 to 20 millimeters. Hopefully it's the 0, but we did move up yesterday to another block about, I don't know, 6 or 8 k's away, I guess. Just trying to get through the last of Dad's barley up there. But on the way there, we did actually try this wheat here because it looks relatively ripe until you put the header in there, and then you realise, holy smokes, that's going nowhere in a hurry. It's well and truly green in there still. Anyway, all that being said, guys, I'm just running up to the header this morning. I got bugger all to do to it. I might just blow the engine off. The engine area off because we didn't cover much ground yesterday, clean the windows, and then Dad's coming up. We're going to load a new grain bag onto the bagger. No moisture overnight last night, so it's pretty breezy though, so we'll probably just rip into it, hopefully. We take fire suppression on our headers pretty seriously in Australia, if you didn't notice, because, well, everything's warm and dry usually, and things burn easily. They were very dusty for the amount of work we did yesterday.
Let's get the top, let's just get the top right back first. Jump around the back and pull, Dominic and Henry, if you guide it.
Right, that is done, thank goodness. It's quite an effort to change those bags over, so but it's done now. I'm going to go down and get some food, get organised, and then we'll come back and crack into it, I think. Hopefully we can have a good day. It is pretty breezy out there, so yeah, it's sort of a bit on the edge in a way, but it's supposed to calm down in the next couple of hours, so a bit, which would be nice. Well, I was going to go organise some food at home, and I rang the old man and I said I can't be stuffed doing that, so I said, do you want something from the bakery? Well, we've got an absolute hole in here. We're going to be eating for days. Sometimes you just got to eat what you got to eat, you know? Let's go make some dust. Look, you never want to roar into things full throttle. You got to give your engine some time to warm up. So I got started, I made it about 10 metres, and that happened. And I wouldn't mind betting that there is something there that's caused that. So let's get out and have a look. Maybe just a clump of dirt, I don't know. Surely that little clump of dirt on the knife drive did not do that then. Oh well, let's go have another try. There's another little clump of dirt down there. That's the problem. I'm harvesting so close to the ground that I am going to scoop something up today. I just know it. I've been very lucky so far, but I'd rather it be clods of dirt than rocks anyway, put it that way. So I mean, unfortunately this paddock's a bit messy as well. This paddock got desiccated as well, got spray topped, but just seems like as every day goes by at the moment, this stuff just wants to fall over more and more and more. So got the reel spinning over a bit quicker than normal, just trying to scoop a bit of this up when I'm working this way. So look, it is what it is, and we'll just have to grind our way through it. So the numbers are pretty well in terms of my barley harvest. I pretty much average smack bang on about 5 tonne to the hectare, for people who are wondering. And look, I'm really happy with that. there's people around here who will no doubt do way better than that, but for what we threw at the crop, how much fertiliser we put down, the weed problems that we had in some of them, can't complain, mate. If we're getting 5 tonne to the hectare every year in our barley, we're very happy. But on a good note, or on an extra good note, one of my paddocks was an all-time record breaker for us. It was our best barley crop we've ever harvested, so it went just a touch over, what to do, about 6.3 or 6.4 tonne to the hectare, so that is exceptional, really exceptional. Dad said he's never had a barley crop that good, so that's amazing. We'll take that. But the difference maker was, it was just a very clean paddock, no weeds. I actually threw less at that than I did at my other barley crop, so it's a bit surprising that it yielded more, but hey, a win's a win, and you take that. So yes, as you can see, the 8310 is back, finally! After what, 5 or 6 months, I think it was? Anyway, I spoke about that in the last video, if I decided to put that in the video, but it's back. Man, we're overjoyed to have that thing back. Dad's actually just gonna go leave that there now. We've got an insurance assessor who's here to have a look at the crops up here, because there was a bit more hail up here. They're gonna have a bit of a scout around. I don't know if there's gonna be anything worth claiming, but he's just got to go meet him quickly, and then yeah, he'll be back on board with me. She just really does not like this lodged crop. It just, you can see it coming in big slugs, and then it goes up the feed house and you just hear it crunch through. If you watched the videos, you would have seen, I don't even know how many videos ago, I've just completely lost track of time, but I went and fixed the feeder house chain one morning because we'd slipped a tooth. Well, that happened another 2 times, so we've done that 3 times now, and I am sick of doing it. But I was actually just speaking with the dealer just then, and he said the next time it happens, he said get a 15mm socket and put it under the chain and then roll the chain over the cog, and it just makes the chain jump right back to where it's supposed to be, and it just makes it a really quick job. So I'm going to give that a go next time. Hope that works. Well, I hope that it doesn't happen again. That's the main thing. He did also say to put the drum on the feeder house in the up position, so we might try that and see how we go. Well, there goes another load. Off to the bag. I probably haven't even really mentioned about the bag yet, but yeah, Dad's pretty much bagging all of his barley up. I put 2/3 of mine in the silos and the shed at home. If you guys have been following us for a while, you know that we don't cart our own grain, so this is all just feed barley anyway. None of it's going to go molt, too much wheat, too much black tip, weather damage, and too much ryegrass, so it's not going to make molting grade, it's feed. So rather than sending it through the grain handling system, the silo, we just bag it and we contract it off to a feedlot somewhere, and then they come and pick it up. So that's, you know, we're taking out the middleman basically. And to be honest, I quite like it. It's nice to not have to, you know, coordinate with truckies and that all the time. You just got Dad in the chasing him and the bag over there, and you just, there's no stopping you until the bag's full. And then you got to stop. Alright, quick break. I need the men's room anyway. Have a look around the machine, make sure everything looks okay. Oh well, I think everything looks alright. Anyone in there? Okay. The view from up here is pretty wild. I don't know how well you can see it all, but that is just quite the view. It's got to be probably my second favourite view on the farm. It's awesome. Anyway, the camera probably doesn't really do that justice. Well, we've achieved more in the first 3 hours today than we pretty well did yesterday, so that's awesome. We've just ticked over the halfway mark there, 20.5 hectares done. Bit slow going though still with all this lodge stuff. And I really did want to try and get the drone out today, guys, and get some footage, but it is really gusty out there at the moment. That's happened probably a few more times than I would care to admit in here so far. Still, I'd rather them stop there than go up the feeder house. That wouldn't be very nice. It's just bound to happen when you're reaping 5-6 inches off the ground, unfortunately. Oh! Yep, yesterday I got, well, I think I got 2 rocks caught directly between the lifters. Now, I don't know how often it would happen that lifters stop you from picking up rocks. They normally help you by scooping them in with the crop. But yeah, I'll take that win. Rightio guys, I did it. I got the drone up, the wind backed off enough. It's actually not too bad out there at the minute, so, but it's a hell of an effort at the moment. I'm having a bit of trouble with the USB port in the bottom of my phone. I'm having to hold one finger on there to keep it connected, and then I'm trying to use all my other fingers to control the drone. It's interesting, but I think I got some alright footage. It kind of looks like there's a bit of tropical mischief developing to the west of us, so they are giving us a sniff of some rain today, but it's not much, it's only up to 1 millimetre. Hopefully it stays away for a while. We'd love to at least get this paddock here finished today. That'd be a good win. What do you know, I've lost my Topcon auto steer again. It's red, just dropped out on me going down the paddock. That's what, the second time today I think it's done that, but last time at least it came back pretty quick. This time, nothing, she's gone. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep working off that edge. I won't be able to go cut in a lap or anything because I've got no guidance at the moment.
Yeah, right, something dropped out or?
Oh, just something dropped out, I don't know, it's pretty typical. If it didn't drop out at least a few times a day, I'd be surprised. Just going at it old school here, folks. Another day at Lock Valley Farms. Alright, so for those of you playing at home, if you saw my video where I was trying to get this auto steer working before harvest, I was having a whole heap of dramas and they changed some settings in here with the end trip setup. So he sent me a whole new address there to try out and I'm back online. But if you couldn't tell by the tone of my voice, this has been a big problem ever since it changed. So hopefully this sorts it out. Back to business as usual now. So I kind of forgot, the insurance assessor was out and yeah, Dad reported back to me quite some time ago that the results were in and it was basically from 6 to just over 10% damage in these 3 paddocks down here. So I think one of them recorded 6%, one around 8 and one just over 10%. So it was definitely worth having him come out and have a look because there was more there than we thought. We were sort of thinking maybe 5%, but even 5% is still worth having them out to do the claim. So look, yeah, I mean, like Dad said, it'll pay for his insurance premium, so that's a win too. Everybody loves winning, but I mean, obviously it would probably be better to not get hailed in the first place. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is looking very ominous out there. I am just hoping it will stay away long enough that we can get this paddock done. We've got 9.4 hectares to go, and I'm just waiting on the driver of the chaser bin. Where are you, Graham? We are full. Did I finally scoop up a rock? Finally got one, finally. Yeah, often when a big rock like that goes in, or a bigger rock like that, you just hear a whack, and then you got retractable fingers on your drum going everywhere. But that, I think that must have sat on the knife and it just built up a whole heap of barley on it, and then it finally went in, but it went in so slow that the drum just slowly stopped and then started slipping. I'll take that. That's another win, man. I've been very lucky so far with the rocks in here. Well, not much to go now. And just to think, this morning we started all the way over there. It's going to have to be our most successful day so far, surely. Well, that is it. That is... Shut up. That is the last of R3. Then on to R2, R1, R6. And then the wheat, the beans. We tried the peas the other day. They were still too green, even though they've been desiccated, which is really weird. But anyway, that's the way it goes. There we go. Boom, out. Right, on to some stuff that hasn't been desiccated here, so this will be interesting. It's starting to fall over just like the rest of it, and it's going to get some, well, possibly going to get some rain on it. Although the rainfall forecast has been subdued somewhat. 0 to 10 and 0 to 10, so about a 70% chance, so don't really know. We might get lucky, we might not. Well, I don't know guys, I reckon we are just about ready to tap out. That grain bag's almost full. Dad reckons maybe 1 or 2 more fills, and it's starting to get pretty cool outside. It just feels cool and sticky out there at the moment, so it's starting to toughen up a little bit. And honestly, I mean, this crop's mainly standing, which is really nice, but there's still so much green stem in it in spots, and I've had enough of battling green stem at the moment. I just feel like packing up and going home for a week and letting it dry out a bit more. But anyway, doesn't look like we're going to be getting much done for the next few days anyway, with this bit of potential rain on the way. What's the verdict on that bag after that last load?
I don't think the next one will fill it. One after would be too much, I think.
Yeah, rightio. Oh, that's alright then. We'll get another one over there and see how it looks. Not that you guys will have any chance whatsoever of seeing that, but there is some raindrops starting to hit the window. We're done for the night. Grain bag, basically with just what I've got now, we think will just top it off absolutely perfect. So I'm going to leave this video here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. The start of harvest this year has just been an absolute grind, but once again, thank you, and have a good one. We'll see you next time.